Belonging in Utah is back, and today we are returning our focus on the history of Topaz Internment Camp.
Jamie McGriff joins us to share why it's taken years for some Japanese American survivors to open up about their experiences living in internment camps.
As you'll hear, for some survivors, sharing their experiences meant going back to memories that they've tried to forget. Topaz is woven into the fabric of Utah's history and in the memories of thousands of Japanese Americans who lived in this internment camp during World War II.
There's still a lot of intergenerational trauma that I think the community is still dealing with today in terms of the fallout from the camps.
As internment camp survivors, and says she learned about her father's family's history because they shared it.
The really, incredible and tragic thing about the camps is that it created these situations that the Japanese American community did not even need to be put through.
Sushita also says she understands why older relatives in other Japanese American families stay silent.
It just is a lot of factors, a lot of shame, I think, that was internalized because of the incarceration, and many cultural aspects too that kind of blended into this issue of no one wanting to share the truth about what happened during the war.
That was a real education for so many.
All of this fascinated U of U's Department of Communications distinguished professor, Dr. Kent Ono. He made many findings while earning his doctorate in Japanese incarceration rhetoric.
The historical rhetoric that Japanese Americans had just gone off to these camps and didn't really say anything about it.
Dr. Ono says everybody's not on the same page with certain aspects of this history.
Students of Japanese American history have decided to either call them concentration camps or detention centers.
Dr. Ono, who's of Japanese descent, says his immediate family members were spared from living in internment camps.
People like my family in Wyoming and in Utah were mostly not incarcerated, right? Because they didn't pose the military threat of being on the coast and being part of an attack by Japan. But what's totally fascinating, which people have not really spent much time thinking about, is that Utah was sort of the epicenter for Japanese Americans during World War II.
In a future Belonging in Utah segment, Dr. Ono will explain further how Utah, Salt Lake City in particular, became that epicenter. Jamie McGriff, KUTV 2 News.